Alright, so today we've got day 2 of multiplying polynomials. This is going to be quite a short video just because it is day 2 of a material that should be fairly familiar. So I'm only going to be doing 2 examples in this video. I'm going to be doing another one where it is a binomial with a trinomial, and then I'm going to do 2 trinomials. So in this first one, number 12, we did one like this yesterday. So you want to take that first term and distribute all the way across the second set of parentheses. So negative 6n times 7n squared. Negative 6 times 7 is negative 42. And then we have n times n squared, which will make that power of n go up. And we have negative 6n times negative 4n. It's going to be a positive 24. And then n times n is n squared. Negative 6n times 8. So negative 6 times 8. We get a negative 48. And then we keep that n on there from the negative 6n. And then we're going to distribute that negative 7 to all 3 terms as well. So negative 7 times 7n squared, negative 49 n squared. Negative 7 times negative 4n is a positive 28n. And then negative 7 times positive 8 is a negative 56. And we wouldn't say that we're done there because we still have these like terms that we need to combine. So the squareds with the squareds, and then the ends with the ends. So negative 42 n cubed stays the same. 24 minus 49, we get negative 25 n squared. And then negative 48n plus 28n, we get negative 20n minus 56 stays the same, so that's our final answer. Then we're going to do number 16, which has the 3 by. So just like with the double distribute where we had the binomial in the front, whenever we have a trinomial multiplying by a trinomial, you're going to triple distribute. So I need to get this 2p and multiply it by all 3 terms. So this might get a little messy. So 2p, we can write the whole thing out, squared, times negative 8p squared, plus 2p squared times 8p, plus 2p squared times negative 5. So that's everything multiplied by the 2p squared. Then I need to take this 4p and multiply it by all 3 terms. So plus 4p times negative 8p squared plus 4p times 8p plus 4p times negative 5. And then we still have to multiply negative 1 by all 3. So we would have plus negative 1 times negative 8p squared plus negative 1 times 8p plus negative 1 times negative 5. So if you didn't want to write all that out, that's fine. I just do it so that way we can see each of the steps. So 2p squared times negative 8p squared, I guess we'll just stay in purple, negative 16p to the 4th power. 2p squared times 8p, so positive 16p to the 3rd power. So we raise it 1 since this 8p has a power of 1. Then we have a negative times a positive, so a negative overall, negative 10p squared. Now we're moving on into the blue, but I'm going to keep the color the same across. So 4p times negative 8p squared, we would have negative 32p cubed. 4p times 8p, so plus 32p squared. 4p times negative 5, negative 20p. Then we are going on into the red, so we have negative 1 times negative 8p squared. So it's going to change that sign. So we have plus 8p squared. Change that sign, minus 8p, and change that sign to plus 5. So we cannot say that we're done there because we have powers that are the same. We have p cubed, p squared, p squared, p squared, and then p and p. So the negative 16p to the fourth stays the same. We'll combine our p cubed, so we have 16 minus 32, which is negative 16p cubed. Remember, we only combine based on their powers, so the next one we would be combining would be all the squareds. We have negative 10, negative 32, and 8, which would be a negative 34p squared. And then we're moving on to the p's, so negative 20p minus 8p, negative 28p, and then plus 5, nothing's combining with that, so it stays the same. So it's the same process where you're taking the first term, multiply by everything, the second term, multiply by